Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel KD Programming. Today I am coming with a new program, that is how to print any star pattern in output. So first of all we have to create one new class, as we create new class in our every program. So give name to class, that is all pattern. You can give any name and click on this method and click on finish. So inside main method you have to start our programming. First of all we have to declare variables of type integer for int I, comma j, semicolon, and for printing star pattern we have to use nested for loop, because without using nested for loop we can't print any star pattern. Or why you are using nested for loop or for loop? Because in any star pattern we want to print number of rows and number of columns. So for that purpose we are using nested for loop. So let us use the nested for loop. So in first for loop we have to declare variable I, and in that we know that the syntax of for loop is, first of all we have to initialize one value to I, that is I am initializing here I equals to 1, because if I initialize I equals to 0 there will nothing print in this star pattern. So for printing star pattern we have to first of all initialize I equals to 1, then semicolon, then we have to keep one of the condition in the syntax of the star pattern. So I less than equal to, I am taking here 5, we can take any number here, it means that how much rows we have to print in star pattern. So after that we have to increment the variable I. This is nothing but syntax for loop. And friends, one of the most important thing that we have to keep in mind, that is this for loop is only for rows, for printing rows. And again if we are printing rows we have to print column also for printing star pattern. So for that purpose we have to use again for loop, and in that for loop we have to declare one variable or give conditions to another variable, that is j equals to 1 semicolon, j less than equal to 5, and j plus plus. And again inside that for loop we have to print star, and we know that for printing star we have to use one of the statement, that is system. And friends, no need to always print that system.out.println. we have to use one shortcut, that is sysout control space. Using that you can use or print easily, that is star. But for getting space or space between stars we have to use another statements for printing space, that is sysout. We have to take here in semicolon space. So just first of all I am doing here pattern of star in square type. So first of all take this curly bracket below, because I want to comment here, that is this Another for loop we are using here for purpose of printing column. So column. Now save the program and run it. Here we can observe that the square pattern is printing like that, but for that we have to remove here, that is ln, because this ln is used for new line. I am using here ln, that's why this star pattern is printing like that. So again save the program and again run it. Now we can watch this star pattern in, that is there are 5 rows. We can observe that it is 1 2 3 4 5, that are 5 columns, and 1 2 3 4 5, that are 5 rows. So this for loop is used for rows and this for loop is used for columns. So that's why this star pattern is looking like that. Now if we want to print star pattern like triangle, means triangle star pattern, so we have to change only one thing here. Here we want 5 rows, there is no issue, but we have to change column number because we want only triangle star pattern. Because see here, we have to change only these conditions. So let us see. We have to make here, instead of 5 we have to take limit here, that is I. So this star patterns looking like. Save and run it. We can observe that this is nothing but triangle star pattern. So friends, this is too much easy to print any star pattern by changing only condition here. In previous star pattern I am taking here 5. In this star pattern I am taking the limit, that is 1 to that I. Means for printing this triangle pattern we need not take this 5 limit here. So again for printing decreasing triangle pattern, means exact reverse of that star pattern, we have to again change inner for loop, means we have to change again columns. So first of all, means to reverse this star pattern, means decreasing triangle star pattern, in first row we have to print this star 5 stars. So and this star will be at the place of this 5 stars. So what we want to change here? We did not need to change this for loop, we just change this for loop. And the starting, here we start the j equals to 1, but for printing this reverse star pattern we have to place here I, value of I, because for every value of I this star pattern will print in reverse order. So let us see, save the program and run it now. Now we can observe that the star pattern is like that, means exact reverse of the previous. So friends, like that we can print any star pattern by changing inner for loop.